If you're a PlayStation Plus member, then you're in luck, my friend, because here's a whole bunch of free games that are just for you this August, so don't sift through another Craigslist free post. I'd rather have you download games than potentially get murdered. First up is Road Not Taken, which is sadly not the Robert Frost poetry simulator I've been waiting so many years for. Fortunately, it is a puzzle-based roguelike where you must magically levitate objects and characters in order to solve brain-teasing situations. After a devastating winter storm, the helpless children of Road Not Taken have been scattered throughout the forest, and it falls upon your magical shoulders to reunite them with their worried parents while avoiding danger. With randomly generated environments, challenging puzzles, intimidating bosses, and a highly dynamic world that reflects your choices in real time, this rewarding game yields an entirely unique playthrough every time you dive in. On a totally different note, Fez is a real trip. In this hyper-unique indie platformer, you must shift your two-dimensional perspective around in three-dimensional environments in order to overcome higher-dimensional obstacles, solve the mysteries of Fez's world, and alter your perception of the very ground you walk upon. By now, everybody knows Crysis 3. New York City has been contained under a giant nanodome, rendering the city into a rainforest first-person shooter sandbox for you to run amok in with a super hunting bow. Plus, this game was rocking exosuits before they were cool. I'm looking at you, Titanfall. Choose a stealth approach, a full frontal assault, or anywhere in the between as the situation and your personal style call for. Not to mention this game has more weapons than Hitler's Christmas list, and the excellent multiplayer will keep you engaged long after the story runs dry. Proteus is a different game than a lot of the titles on this list. It isn't combat-oriented or action-oriented. Instead, the gorgeous pixelated relax em-up places you in a beautiful, procedurally generated world covered in diverse flora and fauna. As you explore, the entrancing soundscapes shift tone based on your surroundings, so wander wide and take it all in, but don't expect the norm in Proteus. Turn off your mind and let this synesthetic journey envelop you. Metrico is one of those games that you have a blast playing, but get laughed at for trying to explain. A puzzle platformer based on infographics sounds about as fun as a calculus-centric shooter, but Metrico is actually a blast. This game forces you to explore different approaches to its mind-tickling puzzles in order to discover the relationship between your actions and the environment, and overcome seemingly impossible obstacles. If you could graph my enjoyment of this game, it would have a positive slope. Shit, I hate math jokes, please forgive me. And finally, there's the fantastical Dragon's Crown. This multiplayer hack-and-slash action RPG pulls a wealth of popular elements together in an attractive package. Side-scrolling beat-em-up action, RPG character growth, addictive loot collecting, a lovely hand-drawn art style, and cooperative multiplayer. Oh, and it's got weirdly busty anime characters if that's your thing, although you really shouldn't be buying video games to get that fix. You know about this internet thing they've got now, right?